Ruben Amorim is off to a terrible start at Manchester United. He has just lost to Nottingham Forest, and many United fans are already criticizing him. Today we'll delve into this topic to figure out who's to blame: Ruben himself, the previous coach, or perhaps the squad itself. Before we dive in, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment your thoughts on the video. Your support means a lot. Let's get started. Figures like Garnacho and Manchester United's weak defenders who have been underperforming lately will be part of the discussion today. I'll try to address this issue as thoroughly as possible. For those who don't know me, I'm Corvo, the host of this channel. Welcome to Plano Blues. One thing I must make clear: Manchester United fans are incredibly critical, one of the most demanding fan bases I've ever seen, both in Brazil and abroad. I follow the international scene a lot, and sometimes people think I'm responding to comments from the Brazilian Twitter community, when in fact, I'm addressing something global. However, most of the aggressive posts I see on Twitter often come from Manchester United fans. They're arguably the most demanding fans regarding players, coaches, and the club overall. And what do I think about that? I think it's fantastic. Fans should hold their teams accountable. Manchester United fans act as if their club were Real Madrid, and that's brilliant. That's the mindset fans need to have: demanding excellence, calling out poor performances, and making it clear when someone doesn't belong at the club. On the other hand, let's compare this with Arsenal fans who defend their players almost blindly. Take Gabriel Jesus, for example. While he was at other clubs, people made fun of his missed chances. He moves to Arsenal, and suddenly their fans treat him like a god. The same goes for players like Havertz, who was mocked when at Chelsea but is now seen as world-class at Arsenal. This blind defense contrasts sharply with Manchester United fans, who are consistently critical and hold their club to high standards. I admire that because it fosters a demand for greatness. Now let's talk about Ruben Amorim's poor start at Manchester United. First off, it's important to note that this is still the beginning of his work, and he didn't have a proper preseason. Without that, it's incredibly difficult to implement tactical systems, especially when the coach's style is as complex as Amorim's. His approach is vastly different from Erik ten Hag's, which creates a long adjustment period for the players. I warned about this when I discussed Amorim's move to Manchester United in earlier videos. I said his first season could be tough, and it might only bear fruit after a proper preseason. Switching coaches mid-season comes with its own challenges, and the difference in tactical philosophies between Ten Hag and Amorim only exacerbates this issue. Ten Hag's system, while effective in certain areas, left many issues for Amorim to clean up, such as poor set-piece defending. For instance, in their recent game against Arsenal, United's inability to defend set-pieces was glaring. While Arsenal capitalized on this weakness, the blame falls partly on the legacy left by the previous coach and the lack of time Amorim has had to train the squad. Another issue is the squad itself. Players like Garnacho often waste counterattacks, while others, such as Højlund, are limited to finishing and offer little else. The team's overall lack of cohesion is evident, and Amorim is tasked with finding his best lineup and integrating his tactical vision, all while dealing with a hyper-competitive Premier League. Despite the poor results, there are signs of improvement. In their matches, United has shown better tactical structure and positioning. However, these incremental improvements are often overshadowed by the intense competition in the league and the squad's glaring weaknesses. To truly assess Amorim, fans will need patience. If given time, he has the potential to transform the team, as he did with Sporting CP. He's known for developing players and turning them into consistent performers. But right now, he's battling inherited issues and a lack of preseason preparation, making it difficult to turn things around overnight. In conclusion, Ruben Amorim's rough start at Manchester United isn't necessarily a sign of failure. It's the result of past mistakes, a demanding league, and the challenges of implementing a new philosophy mid-season. If fans can endure this transitional period, there's a good chance Amorim will bring long-term success to the club, but it will require time, patience, and continued support. Now let's discuss this further in the video.